What's up, my peeps? It's Cynthia, aka C-Flow, and welcome to my channel, C-Flow's Reality TV Talk. On this channel, I review and give my opinion on some of my favorite reality shows. So what I would love for you to do is like this video, subscribe, hit that notification button, and share with your friends. Let them know there's a new little channel in town. I would greatly appreciate that. So today we're going to talk about Married at First Sight season 15. So I am not going to do a recap of episode 1 and 2 because it's just too much. It's just too much. But I do want to talk about the couples and give my early predictions on who I think will make it and who I think will not. I can tell you right off the bat, I'm not hopeful that most of them will not make it. But, as we watch the season episodes, we'll see if I am accurate. So let's get this road on the show, as they say. All right. So first, we're going to talk about Nate and Stasha. Cute couple. Stasha's very pretty. Nate, he's okay if you like that type. So the experts said they pretty much put them together or matched them because they both have the entrepreneurial spirit, and they have a goal of having wealth and a family. Now, Stasha, like I said, is very pretty. She's a boss, as they say. She owns investment properties. What else did they say? Yeah, rental properties. She's very focused, very goal oriented. She's really interested in creating generational wealth. Nate, on the other hand, you could tell he used to be a hustler. He said he used to sell knockoffs to make money. I know one of his friends mentioned that he was on probation or something. They didn't go into detail with that. He did mention that the cops did call him or find him when he was selling knockoffs. So he decided to change his life. And now he's in computer sales and he does day trading, which I'm like, really? Let's see what else. Nate kind of tripped me out at the bachelor party for all of the grooms. The way that he was talking to and interacting with the stripper. Now, I mean, I know you're a stripper, you got to make that money, make your money. But I felt as though he was a little disrespectful with the get on your knees and I think he said crawl to me and all that stuff. I mean, if she was up for it, that's good. But I felt like that was a little disrespectful. Yeah, so I'm not really sure how that's going to work between those two. Stasha's family said that she is very, how can I put this, neat. Like her home looks like a museum. That might be a challenge for Nate to deal with that and make adjustments so that her house can stay as a museum. Or it may be hard for Stasha to kind of pull back and relax a little bit on that stuff. On the day of the wedding, you could tell that they have a connection. I mean, when they had that little kiss, you could feel the connection that they had from one another. So I don't think attraction is going to be the issue. I think that Nate's jobs or careers, what have you, or businesses may not be enough for Stasha. Also, Nate's family said something to the effect of that he's a freak in the sheets, but I'm like, well, why would you even bring that up? Like, that was stupid to me. They seem real comfortable with one another. And Nate seems a little superficial. Now, I get it. You need to have physical attraction to whomever you're going to partner up with. I get it. But he was just so, oh, you're tall. Ooh, and you're slim. Ooh, and you have a small waist. Like, what are you going to do when she gets pregnant? Are you going to not want to be with her if she gets pregnant? See, he just seems a little too superficial for me. So I do feel like there's some sparks with her, but my early prediction is that they're not going to make it. I think Stasha is bit of a too much of a boss to kind of deal with someone who may not have the same level of businesses. That's just my opinion. Don't hate if I say that. Don't be mad at me if I say that. So my early prediction is I don't think they're going to make it. And I also think that Nate seems like he's not ready to settle down. He says he is, but I don't think he is. So that's pretty much it on them. Next, we're going to talk about Alexis and Justin. Good old Alexis and Justin. So the experts match them because they feel like they will balance one another out. She's very pretty too. I think Alexis is just a pretty Barbie doll to me, brown skinned Barbie doll. I think she's very pretty. Has a very nice personality. Justin's very sweet. He's not that good looking, but he seems like he's a good dude. A little sensitive based on that scene with him and his brother, and he started tearing up because his brother wasn't really feeling the married at first sight situation, marrying someone that you just meet on that day. Alexis says she's looking for someone who's low key, which I believe Justin fits that. She's looking for someone tall and fine. She got part of that, the tall. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. He's just not really what one would consider fine, or at least in my eyes. And I believe in a lot of people's eyes. No dissing her, him. He seems like a really nice guy. The one thing that was bothering me that Justin kept saying was women want to be with him because they want to see his package, right? He kept bragging about that. That was getting on my nerves. So why are you saying that? Are you just trying to get attention? Is that really your experience? It could be. I'm not 6'8", so I don't know. But that could be it because he's 6'8". I just kind of, I don't know, feel like that might not be something that happens to him all the time. The way he was talking, he made it seem like it happens all the time. He was engaged before, but it didn't work out because he said that his fiance wanted someone that was more mature. He said 50s on a financial level, and that he was not that at that time, but he is now. That's what he claims. Let's see. Yeah, so okay, at the wedding, I think it was like a confessional. I'm just going to say it's a confessional. They were interviewing him before the wedding, and he said his type was someone who was caramel, natural hair, soft voice. Nothing like Alexis. But he all of a sudden, when he saw Alexis, he lit up like a Christmas tree. And now all of a sudden, he says that she is everything that he was looking for. So which is it? Is it a beautiful brown Barbie doll, or is it a beautiful caramel with natural hair? I mean, Alexis ain't got no natural hair. She's it's either pressed or relaxed or whatever. So which is it? You just glad to have somebody in your life? Like I don't know. That was kind of strange that he says one thing and then the other. Anywho, Alexis did say that he's not her type in looks, but he's tall. But she said 6'8" is a bit much for her. Let's see. Oh, when they were dancing, having their first dance, he lets Justin lets Alexis know that he's been celibate for the past few years. Why, old girl, gonna yell out to the crowd, he's celibate? That to me was so disrespectful. But hey, I don't know how he really feels about that. So I guess that's pretty much it for them. I'm a little iffy on my prediction is I'm a little iffy on whether or not they're going to work out. Justin seems like he is the type that will fall for someone really fast. And I think he may not be alpha enough, for lack of a better word, for Alexis. I know she says she wants someone that's low key, but I also know that she probably doesn't want a beta man that probably would just let her get her way all the time. I don't think she's that type that would want that. So my prediction is It's a little on the fence. So I don't really have a prediction. Just it could go either way. Alrighty. Next, let's go to Lindy and Miguel. Really cute couple. Miguel's really handsome. She's really pretty. The experts said they match them because they feel like Miguel's calm demeanor will calm down Lindy, because apparently Lindy is a bit high strung. She's anxious. She's an overthinker. She grew up very sheltered, but growing up sheltered caused her to be a little rebellious when she was younger. She even talked about a one night stand. Like she just went buck, which typically happens when someone has been sheltered. When they get out there in the real world, honey, they get buck. So that appears to be what happened. Her friend said that she tends to get emotional really fast, and they need someone that'll be able to calm her down, that she needs someone that'll be able to calm her down. In the past, Miguel's friends say that he try to force relationships to work, that he'll see red flags and ignore it, and red flags and ignore it, red flags and ignore it. And apparently somebody cheated on him. He also said that his sex was vanilla. I don't know why you would tell people that. Let's see. He's a very smart dude. They're both very smart. They're both doctors. She's a physical therapist. I forget exactly what he does, because I think he was in some kind of neuroscience or something, but he changed directions. A romantic at heart, very nerdy. Miguel is very nerdy. I don't know how Lindy is going to feel about that. And Miguel's friends are concerned that he's going to be taken advantage of, as he has in the past. Lindy says that she wants someone assertive, because she has walked all over men in the past. So that's a red flag. So I think they may have a chance. My early prediction is they may have a chance, because Miguel just may be the man that will be able to calm her down. Now, he needs to be able to stand his ground and not let her be a pushover all over him. And he needs to stand his ground and speak up. So my early prediction is I'm a little hopeful for those two. All righty, let's move on to Morgan and Ben. Very interesting match, in my opinion. Basically, the experts matched them because they both have done some inner work on themselves to prepare themselves for a healthy relationship, basically. Morgan feels men are looking for more docile females, and she is not. I mean, she does Muay Thai, and she has a very tough exterior. She's tired of dating. Her friend says they need a partner, that she needs a partner that allows her to be independent and likes her freedom. Ben admits that he's a mama's boy. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Especially when he says he wants his wife to be like his mama. Child. Not good at all. He's apparently very frugal. That's a red flag. That's going to be a problem. Morgan says she hopes that her husband is not overly frugal. That's a red flag. I mean, that she didn't say those words. That's basically what she said, because she wants to be able to travel and stuff like that. Morgan wants someone that's kind of more alpha. Like I think at the bachelorette party, she said, I want him to just want me and grab me and take me and all that stuff. Ben is not that person. He ain't gonna do that. He was too docile. My early prediction is they are not going to make it. I really don't think so. It's just not, to me, it's not a good match. And finally, Lord Jesus, Mitch and Kristin. So I'm going to say right off the bat, his parents named him the right name, Mitch, okay? Which means male, female dog. Let me tell you, I'm jumping ahead, because he had my blood boiling. So basically, the experts match them because they're secure within themselves and they both want kids and yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. I feel sorry for Kristin because I feel she's the one, and this is always every episode, that's going to have the short end of the stick, if you will. Like they just match her somebody who's already been hurt, and then they just like want to gut punch them and match them with somebody that is not a good match. So she basically was engaged before, met somebody who was living on her neighbor's couch. They think they lived together for 3 years. She used her life savings, okay, to plan this wedding, which red flag. Why isn't your fiance footing the bill or at least helping you pay for a wedding that y'all supposed to get? Anyway, that got my blood boiling. So I feel for her, but you were kind of stupid doing that. I'm just saying, if it's your life savings. But they and it was because 2 weeks before the wedding, his mistress contacted Kristin and explained everything about how long they've been dating and seeing each other and so on and so forth. So that's why they didn't get married. But her friends and family still went on the wedding because it was a destination wedding and they apparently had a good time. The other thing is that she hasn't told her dad yet. She's going to wait until the day of the wedding to tell her dad. Now, Mitch. He's an environmentalist, very passionate about that. He says he was a rebel without a cause until the environmental stuff came on. His job has caused him to not make time for a relationship. His longest relationship was 3 years. I recall Kristin saying that a red flag for her is if whoever they match her with, or a man who was in their late 30s and early 40s, has not been in a very long, long-term relationship. That's a red flag for her. So there's red flags all over the place. All right. He has a problem with commitment. His brother is trying to tell him, look, if you get into an argument, you need to not just walk away. You need to be able to work through things. But his parents, named him the right name. The day of the wedding, the way he was acting with the bow tie, and his friends and his brothers are trying to tie the bow tie, and he was having a male Karen moment and acting like a real Mitch. Just replace the B, replace the M with a B, and very rude and very, I don't know what's the word, but he was a bit much. And I can understand why he hasn't been in a long-term relationship, because I would not put up with that shit. Okay, I would not. So Mitch, I can't stop thinking about that. His mama probably felt in the womb, I'm going to name him Mitch because he's acting like a Mitch in my womb. The name is very appropriate. I just, he's a piece of work. My early prediction is obviously it ain't going to work out. I feel sorry for Kristin because she already had him heartbroken, and now she got to deal with this asshole. I'm sorry, but that is basically how he was acting. So that's pretty much a little overview of the couples and my feelings and opinions about them and my early prediction. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Please remember to subscribe to my little channel, hit that notification button, and like this video. Until next time, peace.